everyone. Right, for this session you're going to need your yoga block. We're just going to stretch down towards the mat, so standing with your knees and your feet in line with your hips. Your core muscles are engaged, shoulders are back, and we're just going to curl down slowly, starting from your head. A nice deep breath, inhale, and then exhale as you curl down through your spine, one vertebrae at a time, pushing your upper body all the way down, placing your block on its side, standing upright. We're going to try and push your hands down into your block if you can, keeping the legs straight, softening your knees, dropping your head, stretch it out. Let's grab hold and twist the upper body all the way to one side, and then placing your block next to your side. Same thing, try to push down into your block using both hands, stretch it out. Good, and then twisting all the way to the other side and stretch, hold it there. Good, and then bring it back to the center, grabbing hold, inhale and exhale, curling up, stacking your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Standing up nice and tall, let's roll out the shoulders. And then we're going to stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction. And other arm. Good. Right, let's stretch down towards the mat again. A nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you curl down, go slowly. We're going to place the block again on its side, and then we're going to roll the block forwards. Let's just go slowly, so one at a time. Lying it flat, and then again try to push your hands down into the block, stretching it out. And then let's roll it forward again, onto the side again. Hands are flat, stretch. Nice deep breaths. And again, forward. Place your hands flat. Try to keep your heels flat on your mat, stretching it out. And then again, up onto its side. Stretch and hold. Good, and then last one, try to control it, so try not to drop forward, go slowly. Hands are flat, we're going to take a step back, and then we're going to try and straighten up the spine, so pushing your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Your ears are going to go between your arms, your feet are flat, so you're forming a triangle, stretching it out, holding it there, keep breathing. Good, and then slowly bring it forward. We're going to go down onto the knees. You can shift your body to the front of your mat, and we're going to prepare for a plank. So your hands are still on the block, and make sure that your shoulders come over the hands. And your knees are in line with your hips, your feet are relaxed. We're going to engage the inner core muscles, and we're going to extend out the legs. So one leg at a time, tucking your toes under for support. Into a plank position, holding it there. Good, nice and strong. Your neck is nice and long, so keeping it away from the shoulders. Your hands are still underneath your shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Keep it there. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly bring the legs in, one leg at a time. You're going to curl the spine and pull the body back into a shell stretch. Dropping your hips, drop your elbows, drop your head. Nice deep breaths, keep it there. Good, let's bring it back up onto hands and knees. And again, you're still on your block. If your wrists are hurting, you can leave your block next to your side and just do the same on your mat without your block. Extending out the legs, and again your ears and your neck are long away from the shoulders. Nice deep breaths. Keeping your body nice and stretched out. Make sure your hips are not falling towards the mat, and make sure they're also not lifting up towards the ceiling. Everything in a nice straight line. Keeping it strong. Let's hold again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the legs in, curling your spine. Let's stretch back, rounding your back, so opening up all the vertebrae. Bring the elbows down. You can roll out your wrists. Nice deep breaths. Good, let's go one more up onto the block. Engaging the inner core muscles. Let's extend out the legs. Back into a plank position. Nice and long, stretched out. Hold it here. Remember to keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. And let's hold again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the knees in, curling back into shell stretch, stretching it out. Good, and let's curl up into a seated position, stacking your spine. Bring the legs out to the front of you. You're going to shift your body all the way forward to the front of your mat. And we're going to grab hold of the block. We're grabbing hold in your hand. Your knees and your feet are in line with your hips. Straighten up your spine. Keep the shoulders back. Extending out the block. Inhale and exhale, curling down slowly. Just until your lower back touches your mat. So you're halfway down between seated and lying down. And just holding it there. Keeping it steady. Your feet are glued to your mat. Shoulders are back. Breathe freely. Nice deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Let's curl up. Straighten up nice and tall. Keep the block extended. Inhale. And exhale, same thing, let's curl down just until lower back touches. We're going to twist the upper body all the way to one side, and then we're going to lower the block down, just tapping the mat, and then lift and over to the other side. Inhale, down and tap. Exhale, lift and twist. Inhale, down, tap. Exhale, lift and twist. Good, so your knees and your feet are steady, your pelvis is steady. Deepen your core muscles. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going, let's do 4 more. Twisting all the way and down. Lift over to the other side. 3, down. Lift over. 2, down. Last one. Over all the way, twist, down, and then back to center. A nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale, curling up, straighten up nice and tall. Right, we're going to bring the block down, and we're going to grab hold between your feet. So gripping your block nice and tight, straighten up your spine, extend out the arms, a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale, let's curl down. We're going to go down onto the elbows. So try to place both elbows simultaneously onto your mat, not one at a time. So deepen your core, bring it down slowly, controlling it. Your elbows are under the shoulders, your hands are flat, sliding in the block. We're going to lift legs into tabletop position. So engaging the inner core muscles, let's bring those legs up into tabletop. And then we're going to twist the legs over to one side. So your one hip is lifting off of the mat and then twisting back to center. Nice deep breath, inhale, exhale over to the other side. Good, keep going. Inhale, exhale. Keeping your legs locked at 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep going. Let's do 3 more. And twist. 2 more. And Last one. Twisting all the way, holding it there. Good, bring it back to the center. Let's keep it lifted, so legs staying in tabletop position. And we're going to push the legs all the way out to 45 degrees. And then bring back to tabletop. Inhale and exhale, extend. Stretch and hold. Good, inhale. Exhale, stretch and hold. Inhale. Right, we're going to extend the legs out, keeping it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back, and then slowly bringing it down. Right, concentrating on the inner core muscles, make sure that they are engaged. We're going to curl down onto the mat, but you're going to go slowly. So we're going to just make sure that you have enough space behind you first. One hand is hovering above the knee, deepen your core muscles. Bring the other hand over, your lower back is touching your mat. And let's go down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Good, strengthening the core and just relax. Nice deep breath. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Good. Right, we're going to bring the block, grab hold of it, and we're going to place it between the knees. Your feet are, your heel of each foot is a flat hand's width away from you, and your arms are extending and they are relaxed. Right next to your sides, shoulders are relaxed. You're going to prepare for a pelvic lift. So we're first going to squeeze that block nice and tight, keeping it squeezed. We're going to start from the tailbone. So curling your spine into your mat. Your lower back is curling into the mat. Squeezing the bum first. We're going to peel from the tailbone, peeling your spine off of the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Until it's completely lifted, nice and strong. You should feel all the muscles in your lower back working. The muscles supporting the pelvis are working. And we're going to just keep it here, keeping that block squeezed nice and tight. So it's a steady squeeze, we're not pulsing yet. And the pelvis is steady, shoulders should be relaxed. Remember to breathe, nice deep breaths. Try to concentrate on your neck, so make sure that you are facing your ceiling, keeping your neck nice and straight. Good, keep it lifted, strengthening that lower back, strengthening the hips, the pelvis, and then squeezing in that block. Remember to keep it squeezed all the way from your hips. And we're going to slowly curl down into your mat, one vertebrae at a time again. So the lower back is touching the mat, pushing down into the mat. The tailbone is the last bone to touch. And then just relax. So your spine goes into neutral again. You should feel the little gap in your lower back. And again, we'll start from the tailbone. So you're curling the spine down into the mat, giving that block a nice tight squeeze, and then squeezing from the bum. So the tailbone is lifting off first, and then through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, until it's completely lifted, keeping it there. This time we're going to pulse the legs. So we're squeezing the block in a pulsing. So pulsing all the way from your hips, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Your hips staying at one level, keeping them steady and keeping them lifted. So concentrate on pushing them up towards the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, so squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inner thighs are working, lower back, pelvis, everything strengthening nicely. And remember to keep breathing, nice deep breaths, breathing freely. Keep going. Let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, keep it lifted, squeeze it tighter. And then slowly curling down into the mat again. tailbone is the last bone to touch. Relax your spine, relax your shoulders, nice deep breaths. Right, we're going to do one more. So we're going to be lifting from the tailbone, lower back pushing down into the mat, and then slowly peeling off. Keeping that block squeezed all the way from the hips, inner thighs are working. Right, this time as you drop the pelvis just 2 centimeters and then lift, we're going to give that block a nice tight squeeze. Dropping the hips 2 centimeters lower, release your block slightly and then push the hips up, squeezing all the way from the hips. Inner thighs squeezing together, down and release, inhale. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Keep going. Inhale down and release. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Nice and tight. Good. Keep going. Relax your shoulders down and lift. 3 more. Squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, lift, squeeze. Good. Last one. Down. Lift, hold it there, keeping the block squeezed together all the way from your hips. Pelvis is lifting, keep it steady. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly curling down into the mat. Good. You can take your block out from between your legs, hug your knees towards you. We can cross the feet over and then use your block to pull the knees in tighter. So bring it over the legs, pulling it in. Roll from side to side. Nice deep breaths. Good. Right. You're going to be taking your block and we're going to place it between your feet. So we're going to bring the block between the feet. The legs come into tabletop position. Hands come under the head for support. And we're going to lift head, neck and shoulders. So engaging the core muscles. We're going to push the legs all the way out to 45 degrees. And then we're going to lift the legs up towards the ceiling. Good. And then bend them back down to tabletop. Extending them out. Right, this time we're going to combine the feet. So when your legs are straight, you're flexing your feet. Pulling up towards the ceiling, pull it in, pointing the feet. So as your knees bend, your feet are pointed, stretch it out and flex. Lift, lift, lift. Hug it in, point. Stretch it out and flex. So only when the legs are straight, you're flexing the feet. Point as you hug in, extending out and flex. Good. Bring it back. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Stretch it out. Right. Flex the feet and then point the feet and let's change direction. So bring the legs in. Keep the feet pointed. Stretching up only when the legs are straight. We flex. So go down to 45 degrees. Point. Hug it in. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale. Keep going. Point. Hug it in. Legs are bending. Stretch it up. Extend and flex. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Let's do 3. Stretch. Flex. Down. Bring it back. 2 more. Stretch. Flex. Down. Hug it in. Controlling it nicely. Don't go too fast. Last one. Extend. Flex the feet. Drop the legs to 45 degrees. Lift head, neck and shoulders higher. Let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Bring the block in. Fold the legs over. Let's roll from side to side. Nice deep breath. Right, we're going to place one foot onto the mat, the opposite foot extending up towards the ceiling. Place your block behind your leg. Lift your head, neck and shoulders. Let's push the block up and then pulling it towards you. So stretch up the leg, pull the leg in using your block, flexing your foot. Good, a little bit further. It should be burning. You can lift the block higher, stretch it out nicely, hold it there. Good, and then let's swap it around. So keep your head, neck and shoulders lifted, extend. The block comes behind. Lift, 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 pull, pull, pull. A little bit higher, flexing your foot. Good, pull it in, stretch it out, hold it there. Good, and let's bring it down. Right, we're going to leave the block next to our side. Hug the legs in, grab hold underneath. You can cross them over. Tuck your chin in, deepen your core. We're going to tilt back just slightly. Use your tummy muscles. Roll yourself all the way up. Good, let's extend the legs out to the front. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Let's stretch one arm across, look to the opposite direction, other arm, bring it down. Right, we're going to grab hold of the block and we're going to stretch out to the front. So stacking your spine nice and tall, shoulders are pulling back, core muscles are engaged. We're going to flex the feet and then we're going to stretch forward. So bring the block, inhale. And then exhale, pushing your block out to the front. You're going to try and reach for your toes. Even if your block just touches your toes, that's fine. But you're going to try and push your upper body even further so that you can bring the block right over and then pull the feet towards you. Dropping your head, stretching it out, hold it there. Good, a nice deep breath, lifting your block, inhale. And then exhale, curling up, stacking your spine. Good. We're going to relax your feet and we're going to twist the upper body to one side. And then you're going to push your upper body diagonally to the front. So bring your block with you, extending it forward without lifting your opposite hip off of the mat. So keep both sitting bones glued to the mat. You're going to push your upper body, bring the block all the way towards the corner, stretch it out, placing your block flat on the mat. Both hands go flat, drop your head, and then here we can flex both feet, stretching it out. Good, it should be burning. Hold it there a little bit further. Good, and then grabbing hold, relax your feet. Let's lift, stacking your spine, bring it back to the center. Nice and tall, twist to the other side and push diagonally to the opposite side. Reaching forward, bring the block down, both hands flat. Remember the opposite hip staying down onto the mat. And then flexing both feet, dropping your head. Stretch it out. If you're feeling flexible enough, push your block a little bit further. Hands are flat. Stretch, hold. Good, it should be burning. Keep it there. Grab hold of the block, relax your feet, and let's curl up. Bring it back to center. Bring your block down. Let's roll out the shoulders. Straighten up your spine. Nice and tall. Deep breaths. Change direction. Good. Bring your block out of your way. We're going to spread the legs nice and wide, keeping them flat. Good. Inner thighs are pulling, flatten the legs. Flex both feet and let's walk the hands forward, curling your spine. A little bit further. Let's push the elbows down into the mat. Drop your head. Hold it there. Good. Let's walk it back. Stacking your spine. Up nice and tall. We're going to bend the legs in. So placing your feet together. slide them in a little bit further. And then using your elbows, let's push the knees all the way down towards the mat, stretching it out, holding it there. Good, and then we're going to lift. Right, we're going to open up the feet. So using your hands, you're going to pull your feet open and then curling your spine, pull your head all the way down, reaching for your toes with your forehead. Reach all the way. Good, and then let's lift. Place your feet back together, so closing the feet. Grab hold of your ankles, straighten up your spine, and let's just lean back. Stretching it out, hold it there. Good, straighten up again. Extend the legs forward. Legs are together, keep them flat. Core muscles are engaged. Shoulders are pulling back. We're going to flex the feet and we're going to stretch forward. Inhale and exhale. Reaching to the front. Try to touch your toes. Good. If you can, grab hold and pull towards you. Drop your head, stretching it out. Keep it there. Inhale and exhale, curling up, stack your spine, nice and tall. Let's roll out the shoulders again, nice big circles, change direction, spread your legs slightly, let's roll out the ankles, nice big circles. The rest of your leg is steady, keeping it glued to the mat, just the feet are going, change direction. And there we go. Well done.